Yo, what's going on, guys? Shake and Bake back, and today a little bit more My Team news because I uploaded the super long video yesterday, which if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Throw it on the background while you're doing some gaming. I don't know. You're gonna learn pretty much everything we know about My Team up to that point, but we got some more news today, and I did want to clarify a couple things because I saw some reactions to this, and I was like, okay, all right, and then also I thought like, that's gonna be this and that, but let's jump into it. Let's talk about what we got. We got some new screenshots, and I think screenshots are the important thing, because news, they can say something, but once you actually see it, that's the important thing. And also use the screenshots from yesterday. But we now know the domination rewards, or at least the first three, because again, there are going to be multiple additions to domination. They said, might not be the first season, because obviously you got to play the first, 3 dominations, but second, third, fourth season, they're going to add more domination tiers and new things. So, that's going to be something they're doing. Let's take a look at the first 3 rewards that are on the screen. We've got a George Mikan, a 95 overall pink diamond. Then we also have a Van Exel, and okay, alright, amethyst, not too crazy. And that diamond Rolando Blackman. Now, again, might not seem too crazy. These are 3 players I never use in my team, to be honest. But, you never know how the gameplay is going to play. Maybe one of these dudes is super cheesy. Probably not, because they probably won't give everyone a super cheesy card. But, here's the thing you have to remember. This year, every single one of these players should be exchangeable. Now, I'm going based on the knowledge they said. Obviously, they can have some screwy thing where you can't change in reward cards, but I don't believe that's going to be the case, because then that defeats the whole purpose of the exchange system. Now, again, there could be exchanges down the line where you need an exclusive, where you need like a pink diamond from the Lakers, boom, instead of maybe turning in, a LeBron James or an Anthony Davis, you could put in this George Mikan. Or like you need a pink diamond from the Western Conference, boom, there he is, right there. So you could use this card instead of using maybe a card that, I don't know, could be expensive otherwise. So there will be reasons why you can use these cards to get you other things, even though you may not want these actual cards. So it's not really just about the cards themselves, it's about the value they can hold. And obviously, domination as a whole always has a lot of value. It's got tokens in it, a lot of tokens usually the most that you can get right from the get-go. And again, the cards themselves that you can now put in exchanges for future things. I'm sure we'll get some contracts too, which is, again, it's annoying that contracts are still in the game, but, we gotta do with the hands that we're dealt. So, yeah, these are the 3 domination rewards that we know of now. Again, last year, there was 3, but then there was also a bunch of Evo cards that you got. There probably is some sort of thing like that, because they don't obviously show all the cards you get from playing each team. Maybe they go back to the old system where you got packs. I don't know, but they do it. I think they'll probably use the system that they used last year. There's probably some cards that you get, maybe a couple that you got at Evo. So these aren't all the rewards. This is just what they're showing us now. And now you can see though, these cards are not at all Evo-able. They're just normal cards. So again, 3 cards, but we know more about that system, I think. And also, one thing I do want to point out is the original owner sticker. Now, I was a little confused with this at first, but if you look at, I'll even put it on the screen, one of the exchange pages, you actually have to turn in cards that have that sticker. It says, by the lower bottom section, you need to turn in this many cards, and it has the sticker on it. I'm pretty sure that means you need to be original owners of all those cards. So you can't go to the auction house and buy a bunch of those cards, because then you're not the original owner. So I think this means you'll be able to trade in any reward cards. Maybe there's a couple cards that you won't be able to trade in, but like that would be like cards that are really hard to obtain, and they probably do that as a feature just to be like safe and just in case. Like maybe the idol rewards, maybe like the reward for completing those sets, maybe that card can't be turned in or something. Or maybe that, the Steph Curry, I feel like you're going to be able to turn that in. Again, it seems like they're pushing this system where you may use a card now, but then maybe a couple months from now, you're not using the card. Hey, turn it in, get some other goods. But remember, once you turn it in, it's gone. So you turn in your domination card for, I don't know, maybe a Galaxy Opal, And then maybe months down the line, they got an exclusive Galaxy Opal where if you turn in maybe the 3 Domination cards or something, you might want to turn it in that. Who knows? So this is going to make things tough. And they did say that too with what's it called? The limited rewards for the weekend league. Like, they're going to, once you win a game, they're going to give you a prize. But they're going to make it tough because you can either A, keep that prize or exchange for a mystery prize. So it might actually be something good. And again, what you can get could be better or worse. But that's the first screenshot that we got. Let's take a look at the second screenshot. And this one shows triple threat. And you can see the 3 cards. We see CJ McCollum, Karis LeVert, Carmelo Anthony starter. Ooh, I like that. And that's probably the biggest thing on this image right here. The starter Carmelo Anthony. I mean, you can see what the base cards look like. We get a CJ. We can see the Emerald. We can see the Karis LeVert. That's cool. But the CJ... and like those aren't the cards that you're gonna get right away. I mean, you're gonna be able to use this Carmelo if you choose right from the get-go. This will be in your starter pack. Again, you get to pick from 5 starter packs typically. And again, last year it was Derrick Rose, T-Mac. I can't even remember the other guys. Hakeem Olajuwon. But we know so far 2 of the 5 this year, Shaq and Carmelo, looking pretty good. And if I had to take a guess just based on, like, the players they're doing, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, Allen Iverson was one or something. Or, I don't even know, maybe, like, a Kevin Garnett. Like, it seems like they're picking pretty high, big-name legends. Like, maybe Chris Bosh. I don't know. They're picking some pretty good players. I wouldn't say they're going to be, like, current, like players that already have, like, an Amethyst or better. So, maybe not, like, a LeBron James. They're probably not going to give you a LeBron day one. But you will get the Kobe and, what's it called? Don't you get a Zion or something? I don't even know the pre-order rewards. I gotta go back and look at those, and I'll probably make a video on that and some things that you're gonna start out with before you jump in and make your decision on your starter pack. So, pretty cool stuff. And again, you're gonna be able to upgrade this card with the Evo system, and you'll be able to choose between a couple of sets of badges and things, and I think stats. So, gonna be pretty interesting, man. But I mean, Carmelo Anthony is a great card to start out your My Team with, and it is going to be one of the options. So will you go big man? Will you go wing? And I mean, both those cards are gonna be pretty good early on. I really like the starter cards last year. They were great for me, and I used that Derrick Rose like crazy. Like, I actually still used him in triple threat because he was a Ruby and he was really good. He played as good as like the Pink Diamond did for me. So pretty dope stuff there. We do have another couple of screenshots right here that I will show you guys. These ones don't give you as much. They just show you some nice clean graphics and user interface. You see the challenges right here as well. They just put these on their website last night. I don't even know why. It was so weird. Like, they just put them on the NBA2K.com, but they didn't say anything. So, like, someone sent me it, and I'm like, bro, how the heck do you know the Domination rewards? Like, what? Like, that's a big piece of news. So, yeah, you can see the weekly, the spotlight challenges, the moments. That's kind of nice, too. That probably means there's going to be some form of spotlight challenges out the gate. Like, because they wouldn't just put it in here and leave it empty. So there's going to be probably something in there, even if it's only, you know, a little string of games. There's probably some form of a spotlight. They did talk about the signature challenges in the blog with Damian Lillard and some, I think those are like quicker ones, or like, again, where you have to repeat a performance. You kind of did that in moments, but very rarely was it like, hey, you know, this guy hit a buzzer beater, hit the buzzer beater. It was, hey, played a full game, he had like 40 points last night, so go do that. And like, even if you don't score 40, you probably still won the game sometimes. Like, it really wasn't that crazy. So, and one thing to take note of as well, you can scroll over in this, because you can see with a scroll bar, there might be something on the right-hand side of signatures. It looks like there's a lot of space down there, so maybe there is another set of challenges and something to do up in here, but I just hope there's something for the weeklies. I hope the weeklies are a little bit better reward-wise, because I actually want to do weekly challenges. Like, that would be nice, but rewards just, I don't know. They got better at the end of last year, but at the beginning, bro, it was the same thing for like a tiny amount of tokens and a tiny amount of empty over and over and over. It really didn't change. I liked when we got like a player for doing this week, then the next week, then the next week, and you got a player if you did them all. That was kind of cool. So I would like to see them go back to some sort of format like that, but probably not if we're being 100% honest. So those are the challenges, and then we did get one final screenshot, and this was actually from PlayStation. they have an exclusive deal with my team this next year. You're going to get 3 promo packs. Now, those are, I think, the same as the pre-order packs per month. So it's not a crazy amount. It's just 3 a month. We don't even know what day they'll come at. So you're going to just get some random packs. I think as long as you're a PlayStation Plus member, I think. Which, I mean, at this point, I think pretty much everyone's got PlayStation Plus. I mean, don't you have to have it to play online, like any game? So I think you might even have to have it to play maybe you could play my team against the CPU, but I don't know. But if you do have it, you'll get 3 packs every month for the first 10 months, so 30 free packs. Again, it's just free MT, especially with the system where you're gonna need to exchange cards and stuff. And again, some of them will need to be original owners, as we saw from that screenshot. And what that means is you're gonna need to either have some packs open, have some rewards, some cards from the token market. Again, or as cards from the season, you will need to have cards that you obtained yourself, not just, I went to the auction house, I did some sniping. So, again, not all the cards for exchanges will be original owners, it looked like, but some will. So, something to just take note of. So, I mean, free packs like that, you're no longer going to be, I think, discarding cards. Send them to the auction house, and then once you can do an exchange, then that's where you're gonna, hey, let me send one of these guys from my collection. So, one thing I want to know, are we able to lock in sets and then exchange cards? Like how's that gonna work? It's gonna be interesting, man, because, again, usually when you lock in cards, that's it, you're done. You can't quick sell them, can't do nothing with them. But, if you, I mean, I would think the whole point of the exchange would be that you could then also exchange them, because why would they add an exchange if, like, again, most people lock in all the sets, you lock them in for tokens, that's been the whole thing. The whole point's been to lock in sets. Now, if they just, I mean, I would think you would add some sort of feature like this, you'd probably still be able to exchange cards. So, maybe you just can't quick sell them now, but maybe you can still use them for the exchange. We really don't know, but looking at this screenshot, just a couple things to take note of. Again, we see the Shaq, we see the Kobe, again, it's an 85, and you do get an Evo, and I think you'll be able to hopefully pick between a couple of things. Again, badge-wise, what you want to upgrade. Maybe you want to make Kobe a little bit better offensively, defensively, maybe a little bit quicker, maybe a better dunker. I don't know. There might be multiple paths like there is with the Shaq and probably the Melo. We also do see the Zion. That is one of the pre-order rewards. I thought that was it too. And then, do we get a Lillard pre-order reward? Maybe we do. I don't know. I thought there was maybe some sort of a Lillard card or something. I don't fucking know. Again, it's been a while since I talked about those pre-order rewards. One thing to note, Lillard does not have a secondary position on his card. Now, they haven't officially, I don't think, said position locks were in the game. But I mean, all the cards, same with Shaq too. He's only got one position, so that is kind of different because maybe a couple cards did have one position this year. But I could have swore they pretty much, they stretched it and added a secondary position for most cards, I thought. So, you may get, and Shaq is the starter card, so it might be a little different there because it's not like he's a center and a power forward. He's a center. And then Melo, what was Melo actually though? Melo, but then again, Melo's only a small forward, but Melo could play the 3 or the 4, so kind of interesting to see that. But Lillard, that's a base card, I'm pretty sure. It's got the little logo, the NBA logo in the corner. That's one of the base series cards in packs day 1. So, interesting that he is just listed as point guard. You are not playing him a shooting guard, it looks like. Again, now maybe, this is another thing too. With the unlimited, limited, they might have a part of my team where you can play with no position locks. We don't know that yet. Like, we really don't. And then especially with next gen too, where they're going to be adding new modes, they might add a mode where, hey, there is no position locks. Go crazy. So, that's one thing they really didn't touch upon much in the blog. Not really too surprised because, again, last year, they said, hey, position locks and no goofy lineups. And then we roasted them all year for that because, oh boy, the lineups got goofier. And yeah, I just hope they don't do any glitched cards and add a position stuff. Can we just see how it works without that stuff? Like, can we just see how good it is without that? That would be nice, man. But that was just something to know. And then, of course, the Ben Simmons, too. He ain't playing point guard in this card. It's a small forward, so power forward. So now, does that mean, again, that they're going to drop a point guard card for him? Probably at some point, but okay. At least he actually plays point guard now in the NBA. Like, they was actually playing him a point guard. Let's not get too carried away, though. Let's not say Jokic played, point guard in one preseason exhibition bubble game. Now he's a point guard. Let's not do that, though. That's what I'm trying to hopefully accomplish with this. But I don't know. Just wanted to make a quick video on this. I think I covered pretty much everything I wanted to. I mean, you can see the player models. I don't know. Bro, I hope on next gen Kobe looks different. Why do they... it doesn't even look like Kobe. Why do we have a better looking Kobe Bryant in like 2K14 than we do now? I feel like the player model looked way better then. Why? Do they do this intentionally? Make some of the player models look worse? And then next gen comes out and boom! They're much better now. Like, bro, this don't even... like, they picked like the worst player model for him, I swear. But yeah, like even the Shaq one doesn't look that great. I think, man, I think they do that on purpose. They make the player models worse, and the next gen comes and boom, they got even better. 300 IQ play 2K. I see what you're doing, but that's that. We get to see some of the base cards. Again, you can also see some of the base cards on the screenshots from yesterday too. So combining the knowledge we know today with the knowledge we know from yesterday, I think there's going to be some good stuff. I'm definitely really excited for this. Again, I just hope, I really hope they let us exchange locked-in cards, because if not, then man, you're going to have a tough decision on your hands, because you might not lock in sets this year. You might say, I'm not going to lock in any of, you know, these league sets. I'm not going to go for all them tokens. And I feel like that's what pretty much everyone does. Card collecting too, and nothing. They don't even mention the card collecting. They don't show us anything. I'm imagining it's pretty similar to last year, where we get a whole bunch of tokens. Maybe they give us some, maybe you might even be able to unlock custom exchanges by collecting so many cards or hitting this or doing that in the seasons. Bro, it's gonna be crazy. So I did want to make another video on this. I thought there was definitely enough stuff to talk about, especially now I've ranted for like 20 minutes. But yeah, man, hope you guys did enjoy another video. I hope we get some more My Team news like this, because I could talk about a screenshot for 20 freaking minutes. And I still think it's good news. I don't think this is like a crappy video. I think this is important stuff you're going to want to know going into 2K21. So, we will see. I'm going to keep grinding, playing some MUT and getting ready for 2K21. I've been playing that no money spent. Bro, I already got 500,000 coins and like a really solid team, bro. So, yeah. And technically, I'm not no money spent with that. I spent like 13 bucks, which not that bad. I'll take it, bro. Again, compared to past years where I've spent hundreds on Madden, and I don't even really play that much. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. Might make a series in that, might do it on a second channel. I don't know, because I like to do the My Team thing over here for the most part, but who knows. Hope you guys did enjoy. Just a quick video, some info. If we get more, I got you. And again, I will break down all the starters as we get closer, and when I eventually do get my hands on it, I'll tell you which ones are the best options and all kinds of stuff. So more My Team news will be coming, and who knows, maybe we'll get some other early news. I don't know. We're waiting. But yeah, let me know what you thought down in the comment section. And again, peace out. Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for new videos. We are 13 days. It's really like 12 days away. That's crazy. Peace, man.